So about a week ago, I made a video talking about strumming and kind of how it works. And I said in that video that you want to get away from just learning strumming patterns as quickly as possible. You want to be able to understand them a bit deeper and then eventually be able to pick them up by ear and just make them up on the spot. Much more efficient way to do things. However, in that video, I also talked about how it can be good to learn some strumming patterns to get your foot in the door and just get your head around a few of these things and maybe build up some muscle memory. So what I'm going to do today is we've got 8 different strumming patterns we're going to go through, and they all kind of build on each other. They include a lot of the ideas that I mentioned in the previous video where I was talking about strumming. So I'll pull up this sheet and I'll upload a PDF of this sheet to Google Drive and put a link in the description if you want to download it, which I suggest you do. So here we go. Here's the sheet. So strumming patterns. I don't know why there's a apostrophe on the, or what's it? Yeah, apostrophe on the S. That's interesting. But so all the down beats. So beats 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, there's 4 beats in a bar of music for the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right, you get the idea. All of those beats should be strummed down. All of the and beats, or the beats in between beats, should be strummed up. Now, even when there's a rest or a pause in the bar, we are still going to go through the strumming motion, just missing the strings. Now, again, I talked a lot about this in the other video, but just to give a really quick recap of that. So, for example, if I was playing a strumming pattern and I was strumming on beats 1, 2, and 4, on beat 3, I would still go through the strumming motion, just missing the strings. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, not going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not holding my hand up. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Anyway, we'll get more into this as we progress through the strumming patterns. And the one other thing we're going to come across is we're going to be missing strums, which are going to be a red arrow, just like I talked about then, basically, in the bracket. Oh, the other thing as well, one more thing before we start, is you want to practice these with the metronome. And again, I will show you how to do that at the end of the lesson. But for now, let's get into it. So the first strum is we're going to be strumming on every downbeat. Okay, so really simple. So we're just going to choose any chord. Actually, for this exercise, we'll just do an E minor chord because it's easiest to play and most people know it. And we're just going to strum 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, straightforward. But the reason why that's in there is this hand speed that we're doing right now, the way my hand is moving, this is going to stay the same for every other strumming pattern we're going to do today. The only thing that's going to change is sometimes we will play the strings on the way back up or miss them. Okay, but my hand will still be moving at the same speed no matter what. Okay, so that's the first one to get your head around. Most people can probably do that. Now the next one, we're going to add in some up strums. So we're going to strum on beat 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. And if you remember, on the ands, we strum up. So we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. Right, so again, hand is moving the exact same speed as if I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, but now I go 1, 2, 3, and 4 and, just playing the strings on the way back up with my strumming hand in between beats 3 and 4 and after beat 4. Okay, now common mistake is people think they need to speed up when they see those up strums in there. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. Right, don't do that. This will kind of sort itself out once we get to playing with the metronome, but for now, just keep that in mind. Okay, now the next one, again, just adding in another strum. Now we're playing an up strum on the and of beat 2. Okay, so we're going to be going 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Right, pretty straightforward. Okay, again, hand just moving the exact same speed as if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Right, It can be good actually to switch between the different strumming patterns by doing that, by playing just the first one to get the idea of the hand speed, and then you jump to the next one. So if I was going from 1 to 3, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, right, alternating. 3 and 4 and cool. Okay, now next one. So the next one we're just going to be playing on every beat. Okay, so we're just going to be going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right. So those are the first 4. Pretty straightforward so far. The key with this is just keeping it even tempo or even speed with your strumming hand, not speeding up when you see ands, because I know it looks like there's more strums, so we need to play quicker, but you don't. Okay, don't fall for this trap. Don't go, if I did number 3 for example, don't go 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and right, none of that. Cool. Okay, now we move on to 5, and this is where people tend to get tripped up a little bit because kind of goes against our human instinct for some reason, our guitar playing instinct and our biology from evolution. So number 5, we're going to be missing a down strum. Okay, and that's obviously notated by that big red arrow with the brackets. So we're going to be playing on every beat, but on beat 3, we're going to do a pretend down strum. Okay, we're not going to keep our hand at the top. We're still going to go through the strumming motion. So if I do it slowly, I'm going 1 and 2 and miss and 4 and 1 and 2 and miss and 4 and right. I'm not going like this. 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and right, because then your hand's going to go all out of sync. And it's just a disaster. So just remember, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and miss and 4 and right. That will take a while to get your head around, probably. A lot of people struggle with that. Okay, so the next one, similar kind of idea, but now we're taking out one of the up strums after beat 1. So we're going to be going 1, 2 and miss and 4 and 1, 2 and miss and 4 and down, down, up, miss, up, down, up, down, down, up, miss, up, down, up. Right? So that again is getting a bit trickier, and don't speed through these. Really wait till you get into the flow of it before you try the next one. Don't just do it once and then go, sweet, I've got it, I'm good at strumming now. No, you should be able to loop these round and round, and to the point where it kind of becomes second nature, and you start. Here's actually a good little tip. If you're playing something on guitar or practicing something, and you start thinking about what you're going to have for lunch, what you're going to do after your guitar practice, what you're going to do for your workout the next day, that's a good sign, because it means that what you're practicing is requiring so little cognitive effort that your mind is just allowed to wander while you're still doing the thing. Okay, so that's a really good sign if you're doing it correctly and your mind just starts wandering. But you still have to focus, so it's a fine line. Think about what you're doing, but yeah, anyway. So the next one we're going to be strumming on beats 1, 2, then we miss on 3, and then we play up, down, up on beats and 4 and. Okay, so that's going to look like this. We're going to go 1, 2, miss and 4 and 1, 2, miss and 4 and 1, 2, miss and 4 and. Again, I'm not holding my hand at the top. Okay, I'm still going through the fake strumming motion. So I'm not doing this. I'm not going 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and. You'll notice I start strumming down when it should be up and up when it should be down. Okay, so just keeping that hand solid. Again, if I do that thing I talked about before, if I go from strumming pattern 1 and then strumming pattern 7, and I alternate between them to get the idea of the speed my strumming hand should be moving. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, first one, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Okay, so when you're practicing this, that's step 1. Just go through them one at a time. Try like tap your foot or nod your head, just something to just keep you in time, basically. Now, once you get your head around that and you've built up a bit of muscle memory, what you want to do next is practice with a metronome. Now, if you don't know what a metronome is, it's just a clicking sound that is measured in beats per minute. Okay, and musicians will use this a lot of the time when they're practicing, and if you're playing in a studio, you'll most likely be playing along with a metronome. It's just a really good practice tool to basically make sure that all these things you're practicing are going to be able to be applied in an actual musical context. Because if you practice without anything keeping you honest and keeping you in time, when you actually play with the drummer or play along with the song and you have to keep in time with something, you'll feel like a fish out of water. Basically, you won't know where you are in the bar and you'll be totally lost. So this counters that problem. So there's heaps of metronomes you can get. You can download apps on your phone. Right now I have one that I just found on the internet that seems to do the job, and I'll leave a link in the description. Now, the only rule with the metronome, well, first I want you to actually set it at 80 beats per minute, and I want you to make sure that there's an accented beat on the start. Now, what that means, if we put this on, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll notice that 1 has a bit of a different tone. Beat 1 of the bar has a different tone. This is really good because it allows you to make, if your beat 1, I need to stop, this is distracting me. If beat 1 is in time, okay, if you're playing your strum on beat 1 where it should be, then everything else is going to fall into place for the most part. If you're strumming along, say you're going 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you notice your beat 1 is on like beat 3, or it isn't lining up with that accented beat, it means you need to stop and restart because you've gone out of sync somewhere. So set it to 80 BPM. You can go slower. I wouldn't go below like 60. Feel like it gets hard to distinguish the beats and like the distance between them. It's quite hard to keep time. But if I get this going and then bring up the strumming patterns again. Okay, so the first one, let's do that with the metronome. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And I would suggest counting, right? You can count in your head, but counting out loud isn't a bad idea. 3, 4, right? 2, 3, 4. Pretty straightforward. Now, let's try the second one. So we're going to be strumming up a bit on the beats and on the ands of 3 and 4. Okay, so we're going to wait for it to reset. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm not doing this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and see how I'm all out of sync now, right? Remember those ands are like beats 0.5, so they're right between the clicks. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and right. So all those down strums, stop. All these down strums are just falling on those clicks, okay? And your up strums are always going to be on the ands or in between the clicks. So again, just work your way through the strumming patterns with that metronome. I'll try one of the harder ones. I'll try the last one along with this metronome. Okay, so you get an idea of how those missed strums work. So the last one, number 7, I would go like this. 1, 2, miss, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and right. Okay, so hopefully that's all made sense. Again, I'll put a PDF I'll put a link to the PDF for these strumming patterns in the description, and you can download that and just go through the process that I talked about, practice them individually, okay, making sure your hands moving at a nice even pace. And once you build up some muscle memory and get familiar with them, have a go at playing it with the metronome, making sure that there's an accent on the first beat of the bar, and I'll put a link for online one in the description, or you can just download an app on your phone, which works well too. But thanks for watching, and if you have any questions on this, let me know, and make sure to subscribe and whatnot, because I'll be pumping out a lot more videos about this kind of thing.